Karate Kid Legends. There's no need to explain, bruh. We just got fed Cobra Kai, and if you're an OG fan, I'm a fan of the movie, so you know I had to go see this one, alright? I know Cobra Kai ended recently, and honestly, I wasn't mad about how it ended. I actually genuinely enjoyed Johnny's arc the entire show. It got a little cheesy towards the end, but you know what? Cobra Kai was a fun show for me. It was a lot of fun. I liked it. I was feeding for some more freaking Karate Kid Cobra Kai energy, you know what I'm saying? Fun fact about this movie, my girlfriend had never actually seen the other Karate Kid movies, just Cobra Kai and the first Karate Kid. So we ended up rewatching all the Karate Kid films, remake, and the fourth one included, just for the lore. And I just want to let y'all know that Terry Silver remains like one of the worst 80 villains ever, and it made me appreciate his acting in Cobra Kai because it actually was like more mature and actually genuinely realistic. There's a whole YouTube video about like the worst 80 villains ever, and I'm pretty sure Terry Silver's name is mentioned. It was fucking cringe, bruh. It made me appreciate the Hilary Swank Karate Kid movie. I was like, yo, this one's actually not that bad. It's all about mindfulness and like low-key finding a meditative state just in a different manner. Cause you know, girls are different. I'm Asian, bro, I can do that, okay? Leave me alone. And fun fact, Pat Morita doesn't have a fucking accent himself. Pat Morita sounds so SoCal. To give you an idea, it's a blending of the two worlds. Two branches, one tree. Mr. Han Shifu apparently learned the Miyagi karate and just went on a different timeline, went on a different route. So, you know, blending them back together. Li Fong is one of Mr. Han's students. Goes to America because mommy got a job in America. And low-key, bro, Li Fong risen up the pizza girl trying to get some stuffed crust pizza within like the first act of the movie. And guess who he meets? An ex-boxer who low-key could fucking fight. You know what? Bro's in debt, right? Bro's in debt. Bro's in a lot of debt. A lot of freaking like mobster type energy is after him, right? Loan sharks. That's probably a better word. Loan sharks are after him. Getting his ass kicked, bruh. And who does he want to train him? Li Fong has to train him. Spoiler alert. Old man boxer gets his ass kicked. And this is when the movie turns into Li Fong fighting not only for himself, but for, you know, his main girl's daddy. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for his honor. He's got to fight in the 5 boroughs. The characters, let's list them. Like this movie if you think the first Karate Kid is the best one ever. And like this movie for Johnny if you fuck with Cobra Kai. Jackie Chan, Mr. Han. Ralph Macchio, Daniel LaRusso, that's obvious. Ben Wong as Li Fong. Joshua Jackson as Victor, the boxer. Sadie Stanley as Leah, daughter of the boxer. Ming-Na Wong as Dr. Fong. Armiz Knight as Connor Day. Wyatt Olaf as Alan. Okay, let's get into it though. I'm going to tell you what I liked about this movie and I'm going to tell you what I didn't like about this movie. Alright? I genuinely did enjoy the storyline of Li Fong helping Victor out. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was tight. I thought they were going to do more of that because let's be honest, in modern day society, I'll be honest, Jake Paul be fighting these old people, bro. He'd be fighting these old boxers. You'd be fighting these old fighters. So it's pretty prevalent and pretty relevant to today's society when it comes to fighting, I suppose. That an old man, no matter what happens to them in a Jake Paul fight, they're still up to fight. And I kind of low-key respected that little arc in the storyline. Like, yo, bro still wants to fight. I liked the blending of Kung Fu and Miyagi-Do karate. I thought that was a cool idea to blend the two fighting styles and bringing the two OG actors together. Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. That was cool. I thought that was cool. That's the biggest reason why I went to watch the movie. The fight scenes were fun overall. I had a good time watching the fights. They were pretty dope. I like Li Fong's storyline. The reason why he had like this trauma with fighting in general and his whole thing to honor his brother. I thought that was very heartfelt and very touching, and I liked that overall arc. It was a good reason for him to go on this hero's journey. Now, let me tell you why I don't like this movie. Karate Kid Legends felt like a 90-minute TikTok with actual scenes and actual edits. It just felt like a long TikTok. I'm gonna rate this movie 2 moonbeams and 1 ice cream. I'm pretty sure it's moonbeams, but whatever, dude. There is a fucking moonbeam, ice cream. There was that song in the movie. Benson Boone, I didn't mind this song. I want you on it and stay. Whatever that song is, that song wasn't bad. With the Moonbeam Ice Cream song, bro, you popping right now. Nothing against you, but like it's not. I'm not your target demo, bro. I'm a 30-year-old man. I want to talk about why Karate Kid Legends was edited this way. I believe it was edited this way because there's genuinely a new Karate Kid for each generation. You know, hence like the Hilary Swank one, and then the one for my generation with Jaden Smith. Thing is with the kids, they have a short attention span. TikTok. They have TikTok brain. I have TikTok brain. So I felt like it was edited like that for people to constantly be engaged with the movie. But as an OG Karate Kid fan, and as a fan of Cobra Kai, I felt like this was super unnecessary. I felt like there could have been, honestly, 40 minutes to an hour more of the movie, and they could have slowed it down a lot. Now, talking about things going too fast. The story arc of Victor being trained by Li Fong, I'm like, that could have been a little bit longer. It could have had more intensity. It could have given Li Fong more of a reason to fight in the Five Boroughs, you know what I'm saying? And learning more about the villain as well. When it came to Mr. Han getting Daniel LaRusso to come fight, it just felt so quick and so fast and so rushed. It's a common joke on TikTok that Daniel LaRusso glazes Mr. Miyagi way too much. And with all the glazing of Mr. Miyagi, which I feel like is just, I feel like he decided to listen to Mr. Han and go to New York way too fast, bro. Like, literally remember the last season of Cobra Kai when I think they're in Spain? I think it's Spain, yeah? They're somewhere in Europe. Bro was going on a whole ass side mission trying to figure out what Mr. Miyagi did in his past. And all of a sudden he wants to fucking go to New York because Mr. Han says he derived from the same karate teachings? Sus. Bro, come on. There should have been more storyline to that. I felt like that's what I wanted to see. The saving grace of this movie was Johnny's cameo at the end. I'm like, bro, should have been in the movie the whole time, dude. I just love Johnny's character and what he's overcome, and he's just fucking funny, dude. It's like one-liners, straight up comedy. I'm a comedian myself, so I appreciate that, you know. I could just picture Johnny being like, Daniel, what's wrong? What's going on at home? Why do you want to go off to New York on a whim to help some random-ass kid fight? How do you even know that Mr. Miyagi and Mr. Han have any connection whatsoever? I got a fucking newborn, bro. Let me know if you like this newer style of what I like, what I don't like when it comes to the movies. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.